Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, my friends, and welcome to episode number 84 of this Business Behind the Scene. Oh my goodness, today I had such a good weekend. We went in lockdown here in Brisbane in July, and it was good. My body needed it. I needed to relax, and I needed to have a beautiful weekend for myself, and it was beautiful. So I hope you guys had a great lockdown and you're taking these times to make it all about you, how much you can relax. So my beautiful friends, today we're talking about something new that I created and I'm so excited about. I always talk in my workshops about my this method that I created is called the Lack to Abundance journey. A lot of us are in business and we wonder what's wrong with us. Why do we feel this way, or why do we have this thought, or anything like that? And we think that there's something wrong with us. Listen, there's nothing wrong with you. It's all of us go through some moments of doubts, of lack, of feeling like a fraud or anything like that. So I created this Lack to Abundance journey to show business owners that they're not the only person that feels like that, and there is a way for you to get out of lack and doubt and start to feel more abundant. So to help my audience, because everybody loves this concept so much, I created a quiz. So if you like to get this quiz, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Go into Facebook and find my business page called Francesca Moi, and you'll be able to send us a message in there, and you can ask for the quiz, the Lack to Abundance quiz, and my team can send you the link, and you can join it. It's going to be so good. We're also going to put a link in the description. So whatever you're listening to, you should be able to find it easily. But if you don't, just private message me on Facebook on my business page, Francesca Moi, and you'll be able to ask for the Lack to Abundance quiz, and you'll be able to find it. But listen, so what does this Lack to Abundance, where do we start, right? So this is valid for whenever you're starting something new. If it's starting a new project, or starting a new business, or starting a new part of the business, or creating a new product in the business, or pivoting from one-on-one to one-to-many, or anything like that, right? So whenever you are, it could also be starting something completely new, right? You start to go to the gym, or you start to date, right? So at the beginning, you feel like, you're complete lack. You're like, I don't know where to start. I don't see this happening. I don't think it's possible. You're just like completely blinded, and you don't want to see the truth. You don't want to see that there's a chance. You're just completely in luck. Your brain doesn't even believe that it's existing, right? So my brain didn't used to believe that we could make money when we sleep. My brain never believed that. So I get proven wrong every single day. I came to the office today and we had 7 applications to talk to one of my team about virtual assistants. So while I was sleeping, people were applying to purchase a virtual assistant package from us. So yeah, it happens. It's true. It's real. Once you have a following, everything can happen, right? So I was in complete lack. I didn't think it was possible until I started to believe it, right? So I started to doubt it. When I say doubt, people think like it's negative. I think the doubt is quite positive, because when you're doubting, that means that you are sometimes thinking that it's possible, and sometimes you're thinking that it's not possible, right? So you're swinging from one, okay, no, I don't know if I can do this, to, maybe I can. The maybe I can is what I want you to hang on to, right? So is that part of going, you know what? Yeah, this is possible. If you guys listen to Esther Hicks and Abraham Hicks, I just love her to bits, and I love everything she's about. And in her lots of many YouTube videos that I've listened about her, she was telling a story about her and her husband going through a hiking, and they were talking about how he all of a sudden started to cross the river, and it looked like he was walking on water, and she was like, how did you do it? And he's like, well, there's always a rock to hold me. This is what I believe, and that's what manifests. And she tried, and she fell in the water. She's like, I'm not doing this. And he's like, come on honey, you can do it. And long story short, she kept doing it, and she crossed the river, and she looked back and she goes, I can't believe I did it. How many times we do that in business? How many times we do that we do something, we succeed at something, and then our brain tells us, I can't believe I did it. But you just did. But I can't believe I did it. But you just did. It's just there. It just happened. Fascinating, isn't it? So truly important to see that when you do something, when you succeed at something, your brain first thinks that it's not possible. And then when you do it, your brain doesn't believe that it was possible. And then your brain goes into complete fraud. You feel like a fraud, you feel like an imposter. You feel like I did it once, but I don't think I can do it again. What do you mean? You've done it once. Of course you can do it again and again and again and again and as many times as you want. But our brain wants us to think like, no, we're not good enough to make this happen again. So we're just going to disappear. We're going to not do it. It's not going to be possible. So this is where I want to bring that awareness for you and go, what if feeling like a fraud, it just means that you're halfway there? What if feeling like a fraud means that you're connecting to your heart and wanted to prove that you are worth it, wanted to prove that you have value, and now all of a sudden you started to actually get amazing results for you and your clients. You started to put things in place. When I feel like a fraud, I love it because I put things in place and I improve my everything I do for my clients to the next level so that I can really get the support, like give that support to my clients. So every time I felt like a fraud in the past, I've used that to go, okay, well, if I'm a fraud, how can I add even more value? And so this is how I created for my clients. I had the idea to create a private podcast. I was like, you know what? My clients are not sitting and stopping and going to the computer and opening up the membership. How can I get them to actually listen to the training without having to stop the live? What if I put all of this in the private podcast? So I created a private podcast just for my clients, for them to be able to listen to all the coaching, all the training anytime they want from anywhere. And this has been such a huge game changer for all our clients. They love this podcast. They're listening to it. They're just thriving with it. And that's because that day that I felt like my course wasn't good enough. I felt what I was doing wasn't giving enough value. So that gave me that idea to go and improve it and make it better. So when I feel like a fraud, I go, okay, this is a good thing. What do I still need to do? What can I create? What can I do to stop feeling this way, right? Love it. When you go through that, then you go to accomplished. You'll be like, yeah, I've accomplished everything I wanted. I'm sweet. I've got this, right? Accomplished is a really good place to be. But what if when you get to accomplish, slowly, you start to feel like getting tighter and tighter, and getting fearful about losing what you've created. When I reached the $1 million business, I was so afraid that someone would take it from me. I was so afraid of not being able to take things to the next level. I was so afraid of making one small change that would ruin it all. As if like you could just lose $1 million business like that, right? I was so afraid and I was so tight that the more I was tight, the less ideas I would have and the more the business will start to slow down. So it's fascinating how our brain tells us that we have to keep these things a certain way. If not, we're going to lose the success that we gain. But is that true? Is that the truth? What we have to do when you reach accomplished, you need to open your arms, let go. Let go of the fear of losing it, because what if you do lose it? You've done it once, you can do it again. So when I let go, that's when I was able to get everything to the next level and reach real abundance. And when you reach real abundance, that's when magic happens. That's when you feel on top of the world. That's when you know that you can do anything. But listen, most likely we're not going to stay there for long because we are overachievers and we love to get shit done. Then we're going to find something else that we want to start. And that's when we fell back into luck. But guess what? You've done it once. You've done the journey of luck to abundance once, and you can do it again. And sometimes, in some days, I feel luck to abundance multiple times in a day. I feel luck to abundance every second of the day. But the awareness around it, right now that you know that you're not the only person that feel doubt, that you're not the only person that feel like a fraud, you're not the only person that feel like in luck, you're not the only person that is afraid of losing everything you created. Now you can just allow that feeling rather than push it away and go, I don't want to feel that. Now you can just go, oh, okay, this is just part of the journey. This is normal. It's okay. I'm going to allow, I'm going to embrace, I'm going to buy a tub of ice cream and eat it. What if that was your truth? Because listen, trying to have a successful business without any negative feeling, it's probably impossible, right? You are going to feel stress at times. You're going to feel in luck. You're going to feel in doubt. You're going to feel in any of the steps. But the thing is being aware of it and understand this is a normal step. I've got this. What's next? Let's go. Let's make it happen. So my friends, I hope this was valuable for you. If you wonder where you're at from lack to abundance, I've created a quiz that by answering just a couple of questions, you'll be able to understand, oh, this is what I'm spending most of my time with. Because a lot of the time our brain wants to pretend that we already are abundant, but be honest with yourself. Don't kid yourself, right? Look at your bank account and see abundance. Do you see abundance in the bank account? If you don't, then it's time for us to make sure that we change things and we work on ourselves and our mindset. Your business is a 3D printout of your thoughts. Whatever happened in our mindset, it will manifest in our business. Whatever happened into your mind about money, it will manifest into your bank account. So we need to consistently and constantly work on our mindset to be able to grow our business. They go alongside together. It's like a journey. It's like a pathway. So you knowing and understanding where you're at from lack to abundance will help you incredibly to be able to allow your business to take the next step forward and take things to the next level. So I hope you guys enjoyed today, my friends. It's a sharp and short session today to go and show you how the lack to abundance journey will help you in your journey to your business. Next week we've got an amazing episode, and I'm gonna reveal how we closed the financial year 2020-2021. So I'm excited to share with you and share with you all the learnings from it. So keep an eye on it for next week podcast. And if you haven't joined yet, Workshop Secret for Coaches, my friends, what are you waiting for? It's amazing. There's so much value in there. And if you are in there and you're loving it, just leave us a review in here for this podcast. I would love to hear how much you're loving it. I am loving, you guys are messaging us on Facebook and on Instagram to let me know how much you're loving this podcast, and I truly appreciate it. If you haven't done a review yet, please do that. We've got to the top 180 podcasts. I mean, I know that is quite high, but I was like, geez, at least I got in the rating. I'm happy. At least I got there. So I would love, my dream is to get this podcast to like legit the top 10 in Australia. So if you leave me a review, we'll be able to get there faster. So I would really appreciate it if you could do that for us. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my clients, Lisa. She achieved $240,000 in her business. She is amazing coach. She helps people with crystals, and it's beautiful to be able to see how her business is completely exploding by using our strategy. So congratulations, Lisa. I can't wait to see where else we're going to take your business next year. So thank you so much for being part of the Mafia Academy and follow the strategy. All right, my friends, you have a fantastic week. I'll see you next week. Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, then you have to come to check out our Facebook group, Workshop Secrets for Coaches. It's a community of over 9,500 coaches that are ready to boom their business by running workshops. They are stuck in one-on-one coaching and they're ready to start to go one-to-many. So if you are one of those coaches, then you have to join us. I look forward to see you there. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a review to win a ticket to one of my workshops. I look forward to see you there.